If you're stuck scaling your business, stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how coaches are going from $5,000 a month up to $50,000 a month. I know that number sounds bananas. People are doing it, and I'm going to show you how. It's going to be broad strokes. In future videos, I'll go into a little more detail on each of these steps. I just wanted you to have the path. By the end of this video, you're going to know every step of the way to scale up. So let's dive in real quick. Starting with where you're probably at right now if you're offline. Typically around that $5,000 a month is where coaches hit a wall, or to be more accurate, they hit a wheel, a hamster wheel, because they've got a ton of clients. They're probably not charging enough money for those clients, which means they need to get new clients and then cram those clients into their busy packed calendar already. That is a recipe for burnout. It is not going to end well. And either they're going to quit, they're going to go back to their 9 to 5. We do not want to do that. So the alternative is to take that business online. How do we do that? We are going to, first thing we're going to do is move my head up here so you can see it. What we're going to do is we're going to create an online course and an online community. That is the 1-2 punch. The course takes our brain and puts it into a nice package, and then people can go do that on their own. It takes us out of the equation. They can go learn the stuff, and we don't have to hold their hand the whole step of the way. The community allows us to group coach. And this is why I want you to pair the two together. With that course and the community has already been through the course. They've learned the stuff, the broad strokes, and now it's just a matter of fine tuning. It's a matter of just telling them little tweaks here and there to get them to the next level. That is the power of community. The other thing is now you can be one person talking to a bunch of people at once, and each one of those people is a paying customer. That is how we just expand exponentially, not just in your numbers, but literally geographically. You're not limited to your neighborhood or your town or your city. You can go global. I have members in my group from Melbourne, New Zealand, Japan, Korea, Canada, Mexico, like obviously United States, like everywhere. And it only took a couple months to do that. And I can coach them all at once. It is so insane. Love it. That is the power of scaling up with a course and a community, but this is going to create a new problem. And that is, well, the first problem is my slides aren't sliding. There we go. That's a good place for my head right there. So where the heck do we host this course or this community? It gets confusing and expensive very quickly. You've got Kajabi and Teachable, and Discord is so confusing to me. Some people love it. I don't get it. Facebook is an angry, negative mess right now. Probably don't want to go there. What the heck do we do? You've heard me talk about this platform before. This is your solution. It is called, drum roll please, Skool. Gotta move my head again. Skool is one-stop shop. It hosts your courses, your community. It processes your payments for you so you don't have to set that up. It even builds an affiliate program for you. So when your new people join, they can actually sell your community for you. And suddenly you've just got this giant sales staff for free. It's insane how powerful Skool is. And this is the platform that coaches are just making ridiculous amounts of money. There's a barber on Skool who's making $50K a month right now, just teaching people how to cut hair. The community can be about literally whatever you want it to be about. It is so insanely powerful. So I'm just going to show you real quick what mine looks like. My slides have been fighting me all day. I think that's just, we got to live with that. So here we go. First is a community tab that is just like social media. So my members can go, they can do a post, they can like, they can comment. That creates engagement. That engagement is so powerful because your community starts running itself. That is the dream. You don't have to be doing posts every single day. They start posting on their own. They start helping each other on their own. That is the power of the community tab. In addition to that, we've got the classroom tab. That's where my courses are going to be. So you can see all my courses right here. Now, for the moment, all my courses are free, and I can do paid courses as well, though I'm actually working on one right now. It's completely up to you what you want to do. If you want to do a free course, if you want to do a paid course, again, you can attach any price tag you want to this. People buy it, and Skool will process the payment and send you the check. So it is, again, it's so one-stop shop to have your courses in here. And then we did mention the group coaching. So the next thing is a calendar. You have a school calendar where you can just put your meeting link in there. Your community will see it. They'll click the link and then they'll join a live call. School has a live call software, so you don't need Zoom or Google Meet or any of that nonsense. It's all within the platform. You just put it in your calendar. It'll automatically create a link. Your members click on the link. They join the call. You do your group coaching. Once you're done with that group coaching, you end the call and school will automatically turn it into a post, and then you can post it. And then everyone who missed the call in your community, then they get to see the call and they feel FOMO because they missed the call, and then they're going to make sure to jump on the next one. Super cool. Then we've got another problem though. So the problem again is, as usual, my head's in the way. The problem is now I've got this great course, I've got this cool community, and nobody knows about it. I've made 0 sales. No one's in the community. It's kind of crickets right now. What the heck do you do? You need to sell it. And the way you sell it is with what we call, come on, slides, go, a video sales letter. And this is what I coach. So this is exactly what my school community is about, is hopping on camera and selling your stuff. We need to talk about that great course, the online community. We need to promote it on camera. So if you're struggling with that, again, my community is free. Click the link and join, and I'll help you do that. Bottom line, either way, get on camera and promote yourself. That is called a video sales letter. That is step 1. Now you've got a compelling video that really shows off what it is that you're going to do. But here's the next problem, is that people aren't sure. You're just a random stranger. Who are you? Of course, you're going to talk about how great this thing is because you're trying to sell it. I don't know about this. What do? You need credibility. It's think of this as kind of like a party where people get to the front door and you were there to greet them. That's your VSL. Just like, oh, this is going to be a great party. They're going to peek their head in the door. And either they're going to see an empty room, like nobody's dancing, or they're going to see a packed party. That packed party is your testimonials. Your testimonials are what sell. This is really what moves the needle from that 5K on up, is social proof. Veronica right here, she's my best testimonial, talking about how we use testimonials to get her business from $15K a month up to $50,000 a month in 8 weeks. That is the power of social proof. Sean right here, same thing. We got his first 6-figure contract because we wallpapered his YouTube with testimonials. And that is the benefit of being an experienced coach. You've done all the heavy lifting up to this point. And even before you've moved online, you've helped out a lot of people. And those people are going to be more than happy to hop on camera and talk about how awesome you are. That's what we're going to leverage from everything you've done up to this point that's going to help you get to the next level. So I get a little bit passionate about this, but I'm telling you, this is the secret sauce right here. This is the secret ingredient that's going to help you freaking into the stratosphere, is social proof. However, there's always a problem, right? The next problem is that social proof and that awesome VSL and that awesome course and that awesome community is not going to do anything if people don't see it. We need to drive traffic to those videos, to see your VSL, to see the social proof, to click the join now button. We need traffic going to your school. How do we get traffic to that school? A bajillion ways. There's so many ways to get traffic, and the good news is a lot of them are free. Now, Facebook you will have to pay for ads on Facebook, but pretty much every other source here is going to be free. You don't need to run ads for this. You can. Evelyn Weiss is absolutely crushing it with Facebook ads. That can speed things up, but you can do this organically. YouTube is one of the favorite platforms of school coaches. Max Perzan, he only has a couple thousand followers on YouTube. He's making $2 million a year because he takes those couple thousand followers and he pushes them to his school. That's where his offer is, and that's where he charges money. It's not making ad money on YouTube. Screw that. That's not how you become rich. You do it by driving traffic to your school. Now, here's all the ways you can do it. You can do email marketing, LinkedIn. My buddy Jimmy is crushing on LinkedIn. Instagram, there's a lot of coaches using that. TikTok's a hot mess to me. I'm still learning it, but Veronica was absolutely crushing it on TikTok. Texting, you can just text your friends and be like, hey, I've got a really cool community, and you can just push it that way. Here's the weird one, but this is the one that I use. School. This feels weird. I'm using School to push traffic to my school, but you got to understand, School is massive. They have millions of users on School right now. The business owners alone is around 200,000. And those are the folks that I am personally talking to. There's a main Schoolers community where I'm posting value posts and I'm commenting and liking and I'm having conversations with them. And then they get curious, who's this weird dude talking to me about VSLs and that kind of thing. And then they check out my group and then they join. So all of my traffic has come from School to School. So powerful. That, I believe, is the end of the slideshow. So let's just try and bring my head back right here. Again, super broad strokes. I know this was a lot. I just kind of blasted you with the fire hose. I promise to dig a little bit deeper in future videos. And again, if you are struggling with getting on camera, my school is free. Click that link and get started right now. My courses, you can dive in right now. And again, if you want to upgrade to that premium with that group coaching where I can actually help you by the hand, like I literally practicing everything I just preached in this video, you can see it firsthand by joining my group right now. So hopefully that helps. You can scale up. It is possible. It's being done. And let's rock.